Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to a Crafty School themed hop. What does school look like for you? There were so many that wanted to participate that this is spread out over 4 days, and this is day 3, so there's one more day. 40 YouTube videos, and it's from the 10th through the 13th. Sarah Scraps started it, and this has been something she's done every year, and we're so glad that she decided to do it again. I am going to scrap that picture of 4 of my grandkids. My son took 2 pictures that day. He took one with the older 3, and I considered doing it because that was actually their first day of school. However, Hope started preschool the next week, and I do have a picture of her by herself doing it, but I hated to leave her out when she actually got her picture taken with the others. So she's in here anyway, and only one out of the 4 is smiling. Yeah, I don't know if they just weren't wide awake or what it was, but only one of them is smiling. I wanted to make a half circle with this paper here. It is Creative Agenda. Oh, I love that paper. I have bought it several times because I like the papers in it so well. This one, as you can tell, it has spots, but some of those circles is the top knob of a camera. And of course, as a scrapper, I love cameras, and I'm sure you all do too. I did layer this. I layered it in the tan and the black, and I cut a chunk out so I could do my photo with it too. And I cut all that out so y'all wouldn't have to watch it because, this is a hop. There's 10 on here today. So I want to make sure y'all have time to see all the inspiration. I put foam tape behind this because I wanted it to set up just a little bit higher. I am going to tuck things underneath it. At least that was my plan, and I stuck to it. And see this thicker set here? Can you believe it? I bought it for that word right there. I could make the word on my layout, but I love that cute font, and I bought it for that. And it's been a few months. I waited a while before I used it. And it's Wowza, of course. So my title's going to be, it's the Back to School Squad. Wowza, it is the Back to the School Squad. And there's quite a bit in this collection that could pertain to school. And I'm going to use some of it, not all of it, although, I like to embellish. I'm going to use quite a bit, but I am going to embellish. And the letters here that I'm putting on right now, they are October afternoons. So, of course, they are discontinued since October afternoons. Not quite around anymore. Every now and then they team up with Peachy Cheap and do something. But other than that, I don't see anything that they do. And I think they use old collections when they do that. But, I like the old stuff. That's why I have it. I bought several packages of the alphas before they quit selling them. I haven't seen any anywhere lately at all. I'm just looking at the sticker sheet and trying to decide what I want to use. And since their schooling is going to be a little bit different this year, they're going to see how it works going to school first. And if it don't, I guess I might have to figure out something different. But last year when they did the shutdown, they never did go back to school. There's not enough kids in the area with internet for them to do it online. And so the ones that, were doing great in school, they went ahead and passed them. And then the ones that weren't doing quite so great, they gave them an opportunity of online learning so that they could go ahead and go up to the next grade. So they did that during summer school. And some of the schools around here are using hard drives, and you go pick the hard drive up in case you don't have internet and take it home and use it for a couple of weeks with all the work on it. And then you bring it back with your homework on it and pick up a different one for the next 2 weeks. So they are finding solutions, and they're doing fundraisers because they're not sure if this is going to go over that good, but they're trying. That bus, it's a sticker, but I did put it on white cardstock, so I made it into ephemera and I did it to 3 or 4 pieces. There was a crayon too that I have missing. I did 2 crayons and I planned on using them on here, but somehow I lost one. It might accidentally got thrown away. Yeah, that happens. You know, when I pick all those scraps up laying there, see where they're all laying, and I might have got it. I don't know, but I didn't find it, so I didn't use any crayon on here. I am going to use a wooden pencil though. I put the bus on foam tape, and I am putting a couple of other things on foam tape to give them dimensions. The number strip there is for them all being in different grades because I thought that was cute. And I wanted to use it. First, I just picked up like 3 numbers and I thought I'd tuck it under there. And I thought, well, there's several grades here. I'm going to use something with more grades showing. So I'm making sure 9th and 10th grade is showing. And well, Jason's not in 1st grade yet, but I made sure the lower grades were showing too. And oh, there's the flare. And I'm going to use the check mark because check, my son took a picture for me. I am so proud of him. And he's getting better at taking pictures. After I told him to have the sunlight behind him, his pictures look a lot better. They weren't all in the face and shadows anymore. And I didn't tell him that till after he did like 20 shots of the same thing one day, trying to get it good. And then I told him what he did wrong. So I said, looks like you tried really hard. He says, yeah, I couldn't get them to come out. And so I told him what he did wrong, and he's been doing really good since then. I use my notebook paper punch. That's my older one. I do have another one. I think it's getting wore out. If I end up buying one, I'm going to buy a Stampin' Up one, I think, or EK Success, because those seem to last longer as far as punches go. Fiskars, you know, they are guaranteed. So if they break, they're supposed to be guaranteed. That's what I've heard. I haven't never had any replaced. But those metal ones, they seem to stand up to the punching a lot better. But yeah, you can see that it's not doing very well there. I had to do some clipping on that, which I cut out just to get it to work. But it worked. And that's what I care about. This is craft, and there is craft behind the picture, and like I said, I cut the whole chunk out of there just to map my photo, so I didn't waste hardly any of it at all. And I'm looking on my sticker sheet again, trying to decide what to use, and I put a sticker down there, but I'm not going to end up using it there. I considered it, but I didn't use it. I'm going to move it somewhere else. I am going to use it, but it's not going to be there. And oh, this one was a stamp, and I used this the other day for a layout, and when I got done, I put everything up. Well, then I found that sticker laying on the floor, so I stuck it on that wood post beside me that holds my camera, and thought, well, I'm planning on using it again because it's another school layout. I thought I'll get it then, and look at me, I got it, and I put the bottom part on it. And it says smile, since they weren't smiling. Yeah, and here I moved that little banner over here to the left, and that is where I'm going to end up leaving it. I'm going to end up putting a couple of little Tim Holtz tiny attacher staples on it, but it is going to stay there. I was considering putting the arrow there, but I'm going to put it down at the bottom instead. And I wanted my cluster a little bit up from the bottom, but it kept looking like it was just hanging there with those wheels hanging down. So I will put a couple of more banners. Well, I think maybe 3 more banners on there just to fill in that area. And once I fill it in, I will put the arrow down there too. I saw this sticker on the sticker sheet. Well, that'll add quite a bit of color, the same colors I'm using throughout the layout. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half and stick it behind. Well, it's a notebook paper thing, and it says pretty important. And so it does have the little notebook edges on there, and I just stuck it behind it. Oh, and here's where I'm doing the banner to fill in that spot. And that one banner, that one piece I put on there, try new things, I clipped it thinking I was going to have it clipped off. Then I went ahead and laid that little piece on that black edge. I'm sure y'all seen me. And then I thought, no, I do not like that. Although I tried it several times, I didn't like it. So it came back off. And to repeat the colors that are down there, I'm making a very tiny banner up in the upper left-hand corner. I didn't have room for much else. But yeah, I could have maybe moved the half circle down just a little bit. I could have maybe done that, but I didn't think about it till now. But it probably wouldn't have been too hard to move since they're all adhered together. And that little banner says "You are awesome," because I think they're all 4 awesome. And yeah, and they do have a new baby brother. Yay! Gotta tell y'all, I'll be doing some pictures of a newborn because he was born and he's just adorable, and his name's Malachi. But yeah, one more addition to my grandkids. So now I have 9. So tickled. But that I didn't end up using that sticker right there, that bubble thing. So I'm not sure what it said since I didn't use it. And there went my tiny attacher staples. And I'm going to put these on there, and there, of course, enamel dots. And I'm going to do one of each color because there was enough blue that I could do one of each color. And then I'm going to put some splatters on here, and I'll be done with my layout. So if you look down there below, you'll see all the links to all the other gals that are in the hop today. Moira's before me, and Misty Murphy is after me. So I'm somewhere, a little below the halfway mark. So if you started out at the beginning, you're getting close to getting done for the day. But be sure to check everybody out tomorrow and go back and check the other 2 out the last 2 days before. But I'm sure you probably all have. I've noticed that I am subscribed to a lot of the same people other people are, because we all run in the same circle and love the same thing. Inspiration. That's what I get on here for. I love watching videos while I'm scrapping, especially. So it don't seem like I'm alone. I've got scrappy company talking away while I'm scrapping. And I don't talk much while I'm scrapping. That's why I don't do live videos. I'm used to being quiet while I'm scrapping. And a couple of times when I tried a live video, well, not live, real time. That's it. Real time, I'd forget to talk. I'd probably forget to talk in a live video too. But that's it. That's my layout. If you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. But thanks for watching. Have a happy, scrappy week. Oh, and I'm not done. I'm showing my pictures. So I better hang in there just a minute. Yeah, there's the 2 colors I used was Taxi and Cameo. And Cameo, I think, kind of changed colors over the years. It's not quite the same. I think it's supposed to be a peach color, but it's kind of looking more on the orange side now. But that's it. That's my completed layout. But thanks for watching. Have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.